It's Sunday. It was Beanie's 7th birthday yesterday and we went to Matlock Farm Park and we had a lovely time. The kids got to handle lots of different animals and they got to ride ponies and all sorts. I've done a video that's on YouTube now if you want to see that, but that was yesterday, and because we didn't see my mum yesterday on Beanie's birthday, we're going to have a picnic on the park with my mum and the husband's brother and everything. So I'm just going to pick Pudge and Bean up from Sunday school and move straight down to the park. I think my mum's bringing a tent, I'm bringing some camping chairs, and we're all bringing some food, and we're going to have a play on the park.
I was a blow game.
You are, Bud. You can go on a slide. You can't go on a slide with space up though, Bud. You can bounce it to it, but you can't go down and slide on it.
No, what's that?
Oh, they're good then.
No, I'll go on there.
No, I did his birthday video, but I put, because they were talking to me while I was putting it together, I put the ferret racing on twice. But it don't matter. You can't get enough ferret racing. I put some on twice.
Yeah. And I thought we've just seen that bit.
When I'm putting the clips together, they're talking to me, and sometimes I get a bit muddled.
Don't matter, does it? Oh!
I see another.
We found another crystal.
Wow, look at them.
Oh, he's going to get you with bubbles.
Telling us Bob was over there. She was watching Bob, which was quite nice actually, to say she'd only just met him.
Turn it back on then.
What's it, Joe?
You want your rod back?
That was quite nice.
Can Pinky do it, or is it too fiddly?
She's got 3.
You got 3 fish.
Yeah, look, she's got what now, Shan? But you go for the same one.
We had a really good time on the park. My mum come with her tent, and Gary's brother come. Sorry, the husband's brother come, and his wife come, and a little Chihuahua dog they're fostering at the minute. So the kids had lots of fun playing with that dog, and off-grid home-ed mum come with her kids, so the kids had to play as well. The husband's brother, his wife and the foster dog come back to our house for a bit, and we all did Lego and games and stuff, and we're worn out now, especially Pudge and Bean. They wore out because this morning they was up early at church at Sunday school, weren't they? And then they've had all the excitement on the park, so we're gonna have McDonald's for tea. But we've said to Beanie, this is the last birthday treat, and then tomorrow's back to normal. So I'm going to change my top because I think that dog might have been sick on my top. I'm not sure, but I'm going to change the top anyway, change Pinky's dress, and then we're going to head down to McDonald's. And potato ball! I was just filming you because you were doing it with Pinky and it was ever so cute. And then she lost interest as soon as I got the camera. I didn't want potato, 2 potato beanie no more. No, you gave me chips, okay. It's Monday and we're going to visit my mum today, and it's raining. So I'm not going to show you me, I've just woke up and I look like hell. This homeschool planner, I did a video showing everything that's in it and how you can get one if you want one, so I'll link that below. I've got it in a folder, look, but I still haven't put it in properly because I'm just not that organised enough. I'm still learning how to use it. Hang on, I marked the page with a runner bean, look. Under inspirational quotes I put Rick Mail, love is the answer, because isn't that a hell of a quote, love is the answer. And the other one, I couldn't remember who said it, but it was it doesn't matter how fast or how slow or fast a child learns as long as they don't stop. And this bit, like I say, I'm still learning how to use it, because I've only been filling this in a week, by the way. I've only been filling it a week, so if you think, oh, it hasn't got a lot in it, it's because I've only been using it a week. Last Tuesday I tried to write down everything we did in sit down school and it didn't fit the box, and I realised that's not going to work. So instead I'm going to use it as a very quick overview of outings and socialisation. Like I put allotment there, Sunday school. Yes, Beanie's birthday, I put Beanie's birthday Matlock Farm Park trip. Yesterday I put Sunday school, picnic with family, and off-grid homemade mum and her kids, and then their friend Sam come round before we went to McDonald's. So far today I've got my mum, because we want to see my mum, but if any of their friends come round later I'll pop that in as well. Beavers, which is a boys club, starts back tomorrow, so I'll put Beavers back for tomorrow. So it's just going to be a quick overview of outings, clubs, socialisation. Like, where is it? Beginning of November there's a Halloween party for Callum's crew, so I've wrote that in because that's where we'll be going. Yeah, and like I say, I'm still planning to use it. As for term planning, I'm not a planner, so I'm not using this as a planner, I'm using it to record things. So for like the autumn term, I haven't put maths in yet. I think I'm going to fill maths in at the end of the term, because with maths there's a lot of repetition, and rather than writing down every single thing we do every single time we do it, I'm just going to write in what we've covered. Read alouds, like I say, so far I've only been using this a week, so we finished the Hetty Feather series. Now we're reading Hamster in the Hamper. Independent reading or reading to me, Beanie's still on learner books, so I've just put a selection of different learner books. But Pudge has gone on to chapter books, so we finished Jason Banks and the Pumpkin of Doom, and now he's on Spook School. Bible Sunday School, but I could probably put more in there as well, but like I said, I've been using it a week. Nature study and science. So far I've got seeds, day trip to Matlock Farm Park, because as far as I'm concerned, animals biology, that's science. Harvest allotment crops and make nettle fertiliser. And we've been working through a Carol Vorderman science workbook and daily observation of things around us. History, we've got quite a bit in already. I bet that box is going to be full. I'm going to have to cross out something I'm not going to use, like, I don't know, something, or use one of these blank ones here and do another history one. PE, physical education, I'm not sure what to put in for there because the dance class is finished, but I'll find something. This says handwork, and I thought it meant making things with your hands, so I put down that pillow that Pudge sewed Beanie for his birthday, and I put down the fire pit they're making down the allotment with bricks, and the husband said, no, handwork means handwriting, so I've had to cross out folk song and put handwriting. I'm going to put handwriting here, and handwork I'll just keep writing down things they make with their hands. Cookery and baking, we've got quite a lot in there already as well because Pudge likes cooking. But there is a lot more to this planner, it's just that's all I've managed to do at the moment, because I'm, like I say, I'm still getting my head around it, but we'll get there, I put some of these cornflakey things that the kids didn't like to eat. I put them in the tough spot in the big black tray for them to play with, like sensory play, messy play, with these little animal figures Beanie bought today with his birthday money, because it's Tuesday, we've just done shopping. So they're playing in the garden with that. I'm going to make dinner, do the husband's work sandwiches for his lunchbox for him to take later. And then after dinner, well, we'll see how long they play with that for. I'll let them play with that for as long as they want to play with that, because I think they're children, they need to play. But when they get fed up of playing with that, I'm going to try and do some sit down school work, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so that's Tuesday so far. It's Tuesday evening, Pudge and Bean are at Beaver's. Pinky had a nap on the way home. Danger nap, she won't be sleeping tonight. The tyre fell off my buggy, off my pushchair on way to Beaver's, and I had to ask the Beaver leader to put it back on for me. What was I going to say? Yeah. I had an email earlier saying it was a television company and they were doing a programme about travellers and home education, and my initial reaction was no, but then I thought, I think a lot of traveller people aren't aware of their rights, and I think a lot of traveller people think they have to put up with bad things at school, or they have to put up with the fact that the children are expelled or off-rolled before they even get to secondary school. And I don't think a lot of them are aware that it's well within their right to home educate, and they can home educate. And the other half, I think, well, not the other half, but another section of travellers, I think they take the children out before secondary school for various reasons, and they think they're doing something wrong, which of course they're not. So I thought, well, I might be able to put my point across there. So when she said she would call me, I was like, alright, I'll speak to her, see what she says, see what I think before I get involved or not. And the husband straight away was, no way, we're not doing it. And if we do it, I'm not going to be in it. And I was like, okay, well, let me just speak to her first, see what she's got to say. Turns out, it's not a documentary at all. It's a news item, you know, on a local news. And she wanted people in the northwest. Well, we're not in the northwest, so I don't think. She said she was on an incredibly short deadline, so I don't think they would have wanted to travel here for like 3 minutes worth or even less for a news item. So I think that left us out anyway. Plus I think our children were the wrong age. But I'd already decided in my head I wasn't doing it, because she said what it was is there's some traveller girl who left school at 10, went back to school at 15, and now she's advocating that all travellers girls shouldn't leave school or something. They should all stay in school. They should all stay in education. So I said, just because you're not in school does not mean you're not in education. And the woman from the telly place went, oh yeah, that's a good point, but what this girl's saying is when she wasn't at school, she wasn't in education, she wasn't learning anything at home. And that just sprang alarm bells in my head about what kind of piece it's going to be. And then she said, oh, but it's going to be a completely balanced piece, no right or wrong way you're doing it. And I just thought, you're on an incredibly short deadline, it's going to be an incredibly short piece of news. Say you did film us, we'll probably get like 30-40 seconds worth. It's not going to be a balanced opinion, is it? I mean, I might be wrong. I'm not going. And I just says to her, look, I'll share it on my blog page, Facebook page, and if anyone gets in touch with her, get in touch with you. And she said thank you. She was grateful for that. Mick Davison, who's a horse fair promoter, traveller horse fair promoter. He said it was up to me if I did it or not, but telly can edit things to make you look however they want you to look, and if you film scenes that you thought were good scenes, they can cut them out entirely. And I see his point. I think, yeah, I don't think I'd have done it anyway, just because on YouTube I can discuss something at length, how long I want to discuss it, discover as many different points of view as I want to discuss it, really get in depth with it, not be one-sided, or it not be me not having my face say, or it being edited out to make it sound like I've said something I haven't actually meaned to say, or it's been taken out of context. Everything I put out there is what I choose to put out there. It's not edited to make me look bad or make me look a different way, or my children. That's the other thing. And the traveller community means a lot to me, and the homeschool community means a lot to me, and I wouldn't want to let just 1 minute, sweetheart, I wouldn't want to let the homeschool community down or the traveller community down by being part of something that's biased and might cause damage. I'm coming now, sweetheart. That's all I want to say. That's why we've said no. I mean, it might change at some point if a project ever comes up which I want to be involved in, but at the moment I'm not brave enough or foolhardy enough to trust the TV company to that extent, I don't think. What's the matter, Pinky Poo? I'd planned on doing a week in the life, but once again I've rambled, and now it's a really long video, so I'm going to have to leave it there. But thank you for watching. Do check out my Facebook blog, Home Educating the Mad Lads, because I ramble a lot on there as well. Next door's cutting the hedge or something. Sorry. See you next time, brand new video. Bye bye.